What up, though, sports fans? Welcome to another episode of AwwDacity Sports. I know y'all been asking, where y'all been? Have some stuff we had to take care of. You know, things have been missing. But guess what?
We back.
And I ain't here by myself. As y'all know, y'all heard the voice. Y'all know who it is. It's you guys' favorite, and I do mean favorite co-host of all time, Miss NikkiC, y'all.
What up, y'all?
And we back to give you guys these quick hot topics. But before we start, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Appreciate you guys so much. Miss Nikki, what's first?
All right, so to start today's show off, we're going to start it off a little different. We're coming off the Winter Olympics, and now the Summer Olympics are approaching, and it's like 2 years away.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you select as your 12 men to represent Team USA basketball?
Ooh. Oh. I like that question. That's a good one. Let's see. So
Definitely Jaylen Brown.
Okay, you adding. Wait. Let me get a pen and paper so we can write this down here. Because I be wanting to keep notes. Because when you be on point, you be right. But now we got to bring out the good old book of Eli.
Shout out to Goody.
My girl Goody, right? And we gonna go ahead and write these good old names down. So Miss Nikki say,
yeah, definitely Jaylen Brown and Cade.
She wanted Jaylen Brown from Boston.
Yeah, because he didn't get to go the last trip because, people was being haters.
You want Cade from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 2.
Then the people that haven't been. I definitely want Ant back.
Okay, you want Ant-Man back.
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota.
Shy's gonna play for Canada. Can't use him because he's playing for the other team. Let's see. I'll take Massey from Philly.
Tyrese Maxey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm going down these teams.
Need cheat sheet?
No, I'm just going off the top of my head.
Okay.
Definitely Donovan Mitchell.
Okay, Mitchell.
I need some big men, so I'm definitely getting JD.
Okay, so you want Jalen during Baby Ben?
Shagun.
Nope, he's not American.
Oh God, dog.
No, he's not American.
I can even come back. Well,
you're up to 6 players so far. You got 6 more.
Because I'm looking out the West. Like,
you only got 1 West player.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like DeMar Rosen.
You bring an old DeMar to the party.
Look, he can get one if all that. How many?
Nope, you ain't nowhere near close. Don't even.
Okay, if LeBron James can.
So you won't. You sure you want Debo on this team? I mean, it is your team. I'm gonna get mine off in a minute. Pause. Yeah, we back, y'all. We back, y'all. I know y'all missed us, but come on.
Because I'm looking at the West. Hell, I even put John Moran on there.
Okay.
I mean, I want people to go that haven't been before. Like I'm tired of KD going. I'm tired of LeBron them going. And that was his first time, so this would be his second Olympics. Even Bam can go back.
Even though Bam, you're going to send Bam, even though you don't want to send no old dudes, but you want to send Bam back.
I'll send Bam back.
Okay.
Because I need some big men.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You up to 8?
Look, I'm thinking.
I am so shocked that you ain't said this name yet, but I'm gonna keep mind my business.
Ooh.
I ain't telling you this your team. I ain't got nothing to do with what your team is doing.
I'm just thinking off the top of my head.
I get it. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know who the hell else I would want to send. I watch Pistons basketball all the time. I don't really watch nobody else. I'm trying to think on the West. Kawhi ain't never been, but hell, we don't know if he's gonna be in the league by that time.
He went last year, but then he didn't play.
Yeah, he didn't play. What's the other boy name? Booker can go.
Okay, D Book.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, Dylan plays for Canada.
Dylan plays for Canada.
Who else? Let me get me a YN. What's the boy that played for Utah? The one that said he didn't want to go.
Ace Bailey. Okay, you went to the other side. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 2 more.
I'm trying to think. Let me go down. What's the boy that yoked up Djokovic? Jalen
from Jalen, I think I want to say Williams from OKC. Hold on, let me double check the background here. I got you covered on this because I knew this was gonna be a good question, but I had a feeling we was gonna have some conversation. So Jalen Williams, number 6, this brother is from Arizona, so you can get Jalen Williams.
And then
you got 1 more.
What's the dude? You know what? Because he ain't been nowhere neither. And he's a good player. Put Fox on now.
You want swiper? No swipey. De'Aaron Fox.
Mm-hmm.
And he's over there in the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's run your team back. You got Jaylen Brown from Boston.
Yeah, it's handsome.
You got Cade from Detroit.
Mellow yellow.
You got Ant-Man from Minnesota.
Ant.
You got Tyrese Maxey from the Sixers.
Mm-hmm.
You got Donovan Mitchell from the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jalen Duren from Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You got Ja Morant from Memphis. You got Bam from Miami.
Yep.
D-Book from Phoenix. Ace Bailey from Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Williams from OKC. And then you got De'Aaron Fox from the Spurs. That's solid. I can't front. That is freaking solid. Especially some of these players I would have
never thought. I'm thinking about brothers that haven't been that excel, and for others to be, to get them out to experience things. Some of y'all might not get to play on my team as much as others, but I want you to have the experience as a player. So you know what I'm saying? You come back different when you play for your country. So
I get that.
I got some old folks on there. Then I got some YNs on there, and they can learn from each other, or, whatever. But the thing of it is, I just tired of seeing the same people going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Like Stefan and all of them. I want a younger team.
Now, here's my problem. I'm struggling with the last 2 spots, but I'm almost there, right? And for whatever reason, this Ace Bailey name that you just threw out there just really messed up my whole
I thought about Ace because Ace came into the league talking about what he wanted, what he gonna do, and what he not gonna do for Utah. But you're an excellent player, but I want you to work your way out of Utah, meaning, with your stats and your ball play, and where you can go and do whatever kind of contract you want to do, Ace. You know what I'm saying? Because playing in Utah, that could be a humbling experience.
All right, I'm almost done. Because I think I got my team together. And this is going to be interesting. All right, you ready? Here's my 12. I'm going with, we're going to go ahead and start with Detroit, of course. Cade and JD, right out of the gate. Got to put them in there.
Yeah, because I need
Cade and JD number 1.
And a big man.
Then, at number 3, I'm putting in Tyrese Halliburton from Indy.
Oh, okay. Right? He went last time.
Right? Then I'm going to bring Ant-Man back. Gotta bring.
Yeah,
I gotta bring.
That's like back. Baby brother for me.
That man is diabolical. Now, what's interesting is I did not put any. I got a couple old vets on here, but I ain't got the vets things that people think that should be on here. So I don't have KD on here either.
Yeah, I don't.
Which is crazy, and he should be on here, but he can be replaced by one person, and I'll tell you where he can be replaced at. But let me keep going. I got. Oh shoot! I gotta. All right. I just see this is crazy. See, because then that just means he has to come off. Nah, I'm gonna leave it as that right there. Yeah, and he still didn't make it because it is one move. All right, here it is. Ant-Man. I got your boy Jaylen Brown.
Okay.
Right. Cooper Flag.
Okay.
Because the way he manhandled Team USA in practice, there were some players on that roster that solidified that he should be there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in.
Okay. I forgot all about Cooper.
I know. Putting the book back on, right? The name I had in this slot before was your boy Jaylen from OKC, which he could have been easily replaced with KD, right? But then I just scratched this name again. And I just replaced both of those names with Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Jason went last year, but my thing with Jason is
the ACL tear.
No, not even that. When you went last year, right? And I mean, I get it.
He complained.
You complain.
I forgot about that.
You complain. That's why I didn't put, because if I'm gonna put Jaylen Brown, I'm gonna put Jason Tatum. You know, I'm fans. I'm not a Boston fan, but I'm a basketball fan of these two. But my thing of it is that you complain about not playing to the point to where your mama went on a podcast over there in Paris.
Yep.
Complaining about it.
So I put him on here. Now I can easily take him off and put KD back on here, which I ain't got a problem with. So this position right here is easily swayable, right? So I would like to have KD back, but again, yeah, depends on if he can stay off social media. Then I got your boy from the 76ers. I got Tyrese Maxey as well. I brought Bam back because again, as you see, I named 2 big men, but Cooper Flat. I don't want to burn Cooper out trying to play the center.
I need so rotation of big men.
I brought Bam in, right? But if you know me, right? People know I love basketball. You know I'm also a fan of centers, right? Big man moves, because I just love it. So my next 4 picks is crazy because I go from Tyrese Maxey to Bam to Chet. Yeah. Chet Holmgren
Okay.
to Jalen Johnson from Atlanta.
Okay.
That rounds out my 12. So I got big guys, I got floor spreading, I got 3-point shooting, I got defense, and we can interchange this lineup any way we want to. I think my lineup is a little big guy heavy, and I feel like yours is a little bit more balanced, even though you may have a little bit more smaller guys than me. Ace ain't a small guy.
No.
Ace is damn near 7 foot.
Yeah.
So either way, I think both of these teams can win.
I wanted shooters. They got shooters. I got shooters.
Well, I mean, again, this was an interesting one. So we gonna hold form again. Team hasn't been announced yet, but when we get to the when Grant Hood makes these announcements, we're gonna check it off and see who makes the roster and see how many which one of us gets the most people on the roster. Miss Nikki, what's next?
Well, if you know, you know. Just play the song.
Oh, I love this part. Wait a minute. What's going on? I said play the song. I didn't say mute my joint. Just play my joint. Just go ahead and play it because she told me I could play it. So you know what? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what happened. We beat Orlando. We beat Cleveland. So guess what? Dubs in the chat. Get it in. Because guess what? We finna get it again. You know what we do is fucking win. Guess what, man? Shout out to my man G Mac Cash, man. I told y'all, every time we win, we get in the song. So what we had Cleveland the other night. We got that dub.
Yeah, we got well, the Pistons, we had a W the other day with Cleveland and Orlando. What were your thoughts on the game, and who should get the belt after the Orlando win?
Well, that Cleveland game had me a little bit nervous, right? Even though they were shorthanded, right? No James Harden. He didn't play for whatever reason. He just got there and got injured already. And that game finished 119 to 122. That Orlando Magic game, that first half had me a little bit shaky. But the way they were able to adjust and come back in the halftime, and the way your favorite person, Twin, held it down, even though the stats do not show it.
Yes.
Twin should have got the belt.
Yeah, he should have got the belt.
Twin should have got the belt. Here's why. Twin was all over the place. His defense was phenomenal. I think he might have ended up with 4 steals that game, but hold on, let's see. Let me go ahead and get these box scores real quick.
I know they was extremely frustrated with Twin.
Actually, Twin had 3 blocks and 2 steals, 3 assists, 11 rebounds, 9 points. Like, Twin is doing something different, and it's crazy. It's plus minus. I'm going to give Twin some respect.
Thank you. Now. Thank you.
Okay, I know you've been waiting for it. So here it is. I know I wanted the other Twin because, again, the other Twin was more offensive minded. But now that I understand that my team needs somebody to be more on the defensive side, Ausar Thompson can easily solidify and put himself in one of those NBA elite categories, or one of those NBA defensive categories, NBA team 1 or 2.
I would vote him for this year's most improved for me.
I mean, he could easily win this year's most improved.
Yes.
When you think about what he did from last year to what the team,
very
how
much
he fed in, he understands his role and what he's going to do. He's not going to have a big scoring output, but if it happens, it happens. But he knows
that defense is creme de la creme.
Absolutely.
Can't beat it.
So again, I would give it to Ausar Thompson, even though, right, Cade Cunningham, again, does Cade Cunningham things.
Yeah, Cade for MVP all
Cade
day.
State of Mind MVP, put up 29 points in 37 minutes, 6 rebounds and 11 assists, 2 steals. Like, yo, that's great. And of course, Baby Ben does what he does, and again, he showed out. So if I'm going to say somebody who deserves that belt this night, the box score doesn't reflect it because of the points, but everything else that he did,
shout out to Twin.
It should have went to Twin. I mean, again, I appreciate
Ausar Thompson. Shout out to you.
I appreciate Uncle Toby, man. But this was he knows this was Twins' night, so just go ahead and give him the belt next game. Because again, we got Cleveland tonight. So hopefully Again, we get that W. What was also interesting, man, my man Duncan played 25 minutes and 0 points. We can't keep having that happen, Dunk. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, they was on Dunk ass though.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, they was on Dunk. Dunk was trying to play defense, but then they just pulled him off.
No, it just is crazy. Because look, when I look at the rest of the box score, look, Javonte Green, 18 minutes, 3 points. Karis LeVert, 20 minutes, 8 points. Dennis Jenkins, 11 minutes, 2 points. Only one who was effective was Ron Holland, who had 26 minutes and had 11 points.
That's from the second, from the bench. Mm-hmm.
Hey, good thing is nobody finished with a negative plus minus, but at the end of the day, we gotta get that right. And of course, Marcus didn't get no tick, and Kevin Huerter didn't get no run. So to win this game and to win it like that, 106-92, we could have easily lost this game. But we didn't. So shout out to the boys for getting it right.
Yeah, they found a way to win. I mean, everybody you have to understand in different situations, I'm pretty sure you do, that a lot of these players won't get any tick. And some of those players, those key players, may have been off that day. So, I mean, but shout out to the Pistons.
Shout out to them boys.
But anyway, we do have Cleveland again at Tuesday night, or tonight, rather. Mm-hmm. Can we add another W to the win column to keep this great season going? And also, we get Stu back from his 7-game suspension tonight.
So let's see. Let's see what's going on in this matchup today. Let's see what we got with a full injury report. So, according to this injury report, we have hold on. We have Max Strus out for Cleveland. We got Dean Wade. He's out with an ankle injury. He's game time decision. And Donovan Mitchell is out with a groin injury. So we're back to full strength. We don't have anybody on the injury reserve. But again, hold on. Let me check the full injury report. Yeah, I don't think we have anybody on the injury report. So we're good. So we'll be back to full strength tonight. Can we get this dub tonight? I just told y'all the last game
absolutely
is close. I mean, we can. But even the last game we just had with Cleveland,
that one made your butthole pucker.
Yeah, it definitely did, because again, they just had their primary big man, right? And it wasn't like it was a ton of damage, but it was enough, right, to make the game 119 to 122. I mean, let's look at this. So, and not only that,
because Lil Ugly Dennis Schroeder was trying to win the game. Lil Ugly.
And this game went into overtime. So, So let's look at this. Jared Allen played 31 minutes, 25 points. Evan Mobley, again, the double twin towers, 37 and 23, right? Balling. Dennis Schroeder played 38-12. Sam Morrell, the shooter over there, 36 minutes, 20 points. And then Jalen Tyson, who is just phenomenal and coming out of the way, the young man who made the comment about, Donovan's team, Donovan City. 41 minutes. He basically played the whole game. Didn't come out. 15 points. And then they only went 1, 2, 3, 4 deep in their bench, which means and the game was that tight.
Yep.
And half those people didn't play that I said. Can we get the W? Yes. Will it be close? It's possible. I'm not expecting a blowout today. I'm just not. I'm hoping for a good defensive game, but we'll see what happens. We call it how we see it. I would like to have the dub going into the latter end of our schedule. Absolutely,
because we balls to the wall right now.
Yeah, because this is the hardest part of our schedule. One, because when we had Stu going for 7 games, right? That actually we hit the toughest part of our season, right? Because during that time we went up against, again, we had Cleveland, which is tonight, Orlando, Cleveland, OKC, the Spurs, Chicago, and the Knicks.
Yeah, we ran through all of them.
Right, those are in the East again. Eastern teams, right?
Eastern teams, and then we go West Coast tripping again.
And then out of those 7, we lost to the Spurs. I'll take that. right? And again, when Stu comes back, which is tonight, we go against Cleveland, the Spurs, and then we get Brooklyn, Miami, Brooklyn.
Kate.
Okay,
Yeah,
right?
shit can teams.
You get Philly, which that'll be a tough game.
That'll be a tough game.
You get Memphis, that'll probably be a tough game. You get Toronto, that's going to be a tough game. Mm-hmm. Washington, back to back.
That's good. Those are going to be tough because when we play the Bullets, it's like the Wizards.
They get up to play.
Yes, they
and
get
we
up.
Don't. We look.
And right we just look right past them.
Right. And then again, you get Golden State, you get the Lakers, you get Atlanta, which is again becoming a very, very tough team.
Yeah, because Kuminga showed his ass on Golden State.
You got New Orleans, who I think I just seen that Zion is going to be out because he's hurt again.
What else is
two games against Minnesota? We got another game against OKC, another game against Philly, Orlando, Milwaukee, Charlotte, and then we finish the game out on April 12th with the Pacers, at the Pacers. So, Stu came back right on time because again, this is going to be one of those patterns. This is going to be one of those up and down. Hopefully, we just don't do a dramatic slide because again, of where we are in the standings and how we've been playing. But again, knowing how Cade's been holding things down, he's keeping these guys focused. JB's keeping them focused. And we won't have no rocky slide this season. And you know what? I'm going to wait till the season is over before I say what I'm going to say because we literally got, I think it's 25 games left.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 games left. And once we get to these last 23 games, if it hasn't happened yet, I'll tell you guys exactly what I just seen on the schedule. So, Ms. Nikki, who do you think should have won that got that belt against the Orlando Magic?
Oh, definitely Twins. Shoot.
I knew you was going to say that.
Ride with Twins. Ride with a side.
I appreciate you saying Cade for MVP because that's exactly what it should be. Ms. Nikki, what's next?
So let's talk about James Harden, the James Harden trade.
Okay.
So word on the street is that they traded Garland due to injury. What was it really? What was the real spiel on this trade?
The Spurs, the strippers are supposed to be in the death penalty. So they had to make moves in order to try to save cap or in case something happens. So they only trade asset was James Harden. So they traded him for Darius Garland and hope Darius Garland stay there if the penalty ever comes from the NBA. But that was supposed to happen after the All-Star break.
Right. We haven't seen anything as of yet.
And then there's this one YouTuber that's out there telling people really to shut up and cussing them out and saying he know what he talking about. His sources saying this, his sources saying that. Well,
you might need to check your sources, buddy.
Ticket. Where they at, man?
Where they at? Cause we looking for this.
We know it's funny, but the question is will it happen? I just like to sit back and wait and see. Do I think Adam Silver needs to do something? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But if he doesn't, then that will just show that he is the cupcake that we think he is. And again, nothing else matter but the
bottom line.
Like bottom line to the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. This ain't the old days when again the former commissioner David Stern was there. David Stern would never let this happen.
Never.
Stern would be like, "What you talking about, B?" But okay, y'all understand there's a difference between Stern and Adam Silver. Once y'all get that understanding, you'll understand what the NBA is talking about. He's about the product. He ain't trying to force players to wear suits to every game and cover up tattoos. Because he understands, again, this is a product. Again, they're showing their tattoos when they're out there on the court anyway. So what's the deal? Why are you trying to make them cover it up when they come in? If they're wearing a player's jersey, what's the difference? It's a former player's jersey. Doesn't matter. They're wearing the jersey when they come to work, right? When they actually physically punch in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in my mind, this is crap. Miss Nikki, what's next?
In what the fuck news? The Arizona Cardinals have released quarterback Kyler
Lutfies.
Littlefoot Murray. What will his next team? What will his next team be? And
Okay.
also, the Bengals did not franchise tag star pass rusher Trey Hendrickson.
Uh-huh.
Will the Lions make a move?
Okay. First question was Littlefoot and what team will he be on? Oh.
Don't nobody want Littlefoot.
Oh. Oh. Who needs a quarterback? The
Nobody.
Jets, the Raiders, Minnesota. Yeah, I said Minnesota only because there's some question about JJ McCarthy and his health. Can't say Seattle because they just won the championship. Need some competition in Cleveland. Just to ride a little fire. I ain't saying that, replace my boy. Miami.
Oh, they definitely need it because CTE scan.
Exactly.
It's
And
gone. Tua.
Indy could use a backup. The Bengals could use a backup.
Yep.
Baltimore could use a backup. And Washington can use a backup. And I guess if you're a true Carolina fan and you're sold on Bryce Young, hey, that's y'all. Tennessee is a potential, and the Saints is questionable. I'm Atlanta is also another destination because nobody's really sold on Michael Penix, and they just released Kirk Cousins. So those could be possible destinations. Out of all places, I see Lil Fitz going and where he could fit. Miami.
Yeah, definitely. But he's so damn low.
Well, I mean, again, one thing you won't have to worry about is you won't have to worry about him playing video games because he's gonna be outside.
Look, in Miami, I'd rather have him on the video games because
I need you to focus.
we all know the hoe's gonna take him over.
Look, he can't
It
focus.
just come with. Oh, sorry.
He can't
It just
focus.
come with the program.
He can't focus if he's playing video games, but if he's with the chicks can help him replay.
Man, please, them girls had them.
Here, come rest your head on my chest and read this plea. Tell me, what does this read?
Them girls can't read neither. What is you talking about?
I quit. You know what? What's the next topic?
We're staying in what the fuck news. Also, the WBC has stripped Shakur Stevenson for not paying $120,000 for the belt. Is this right?
Hell no! I'm so sick of the WBC. First of all, after they've been exposed by Bud about this whole paying them to hold a belt that really
does nothing.
It's a title, but then you're paying for that title. The Ring magazine don't make you pay for it. It's given to you.
And that's the belt.
It's the main one. So no, I ain't mad at the young man for not paying. I would actually tell if I was everybody that was black and I'm in boxing, I'm boycotting the WBC and I'm never paying those fees again. Ever.
Well, you know the WBC is the quote unquote, that's the.
Don't say creme de la creme because it ain't.
No, it's
a racket. Yes. A Ponzi scheme. Yes. Scamming and abatement. Yes.
They trying to keep their doors open too, so they need your $120K.
You ain't getting it from me, champ. You better find it somewhere else. You better go get it.
They've been getting it for years. When you sign that contract,
I ain't signed it. Signed it with who?
When you sign that contract to fight and those belts are on the line, that is one of the belts that is included in that contract.
Understood, but guess what? I'm not fighting for the WBC belt no more because, again, it doesn't make sense. If I'm paying for the belt, that you're just going to have remade again for the next champ when I lose it. Because again, when I lose, the one that I had made for me stays with me. You think because when Canelo lost, the one that he had with all the Mexican flag and the emblems and all that other stuff, and the Latino fighters on the side went to Floyd when he lost? No,
Absolutely
he gave it
not.
to him that night, and then soon they went to the back. Floyd gave it to him back.
Yeah. Didn't Bud do that too?
Exactly. So, if we seen that happen, yeah, I might be fighting for this WBC just to say I'm the champ.
Yeah, because it's included in their contract.
But I'm not paying for it. I'm not paying for that. I am paying solely to say I'm the champ. I'm not paying for no belt. If that's the case, man, I won't fight for the WBC. I'm just gonna fight whoever I fight. And again, the only thing I'm fighting for is the Ring magazine, because that's the one that matters at the end of the day. Miss Nikki, what's next?
Well, the NFL New Year started with the kickoff to the Combine, and we got some flyers this year in the Combine, the 40-yard dash. The brothers Sonny and Lorenzo Styles, who had the better Combine for you?
I'm gonna go Sonny, and here's why. The Lorenzo is a defensive back, so you expect him to be fast and quick, right? But the brother Sonny, who was a safety, who transformed his body to be a linebacker, which means he picked up more weight and muscle.
Yeah, he picked up more muscle. Mm-hmm.
I think his draft stock just went through the roof by what he did, right? Because again, his 40-yard dash was just amazing. And then again, we all know when it comes to linebacker play, they're looking at your 40 and they're looking at your cone drill and your bench press, right? And in this case, I think his stock just rose. He would definitely be a first round pick. I think whatever team picks this guy, he's finna get the next Khalil Mack when Khalil came into the league.
Oh, okay.
Right. That's how good this young man could be. We see it all the time on the defensive side of the ball where there's some people that can just transform defenses just out of this way. He's one of them. Mm-hmm. Ms. Nikki, what's next?
So now that the NFL New Year has started and the legal tampering period has started, any big names you see moving off in this offseason? Well, I seen one.
We seen one. We seen Littlefoot.
Littlefoot's. David just got traded. David Montgomery just got traded to the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else you see?
Trey Hankerson, because he didn't get traded. So the simple fact that he's going to be a free agent, he can land anywhere. I really do hope the Lions make a sway for him. I heard Max Crosby says he doesn't want to be traded, which means it's potential. He could be traded either this season or next season. But if I'm Oakland, I'm trying to get something in replace for that. So you got to do what you got to do. There's going to be some small name guys that's going to get moved to fill out your rosters. But as far as big names, that's it. Then you know what? The other question that's throwing me, and I'm seeing this come out a lot, is that Malik Willis, the former quarterback from Liberty, who again came into the league, career was kind of like crap, right? They're now talking about that after his 1 year in Green Bay, that he can potentially command $30 million a year as a backup.
Now you talking about pockets on swole, and I sit down on my job and get paid $30 million.
So,
what?
And again,
I show up, put on my uniform. You know, he go out there. They crack his damn skull. Then I'm out there earning my $30 million.
I mean, I also heard Mike Evans is also on, on the block. He don't know if he's going to stay in Tampa Bay or if he's going to look for another team. I more than likely, I think Mike Evans will stay in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I think he's going to retire.
Majority, I think more of his people down here.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't see Mike Evans leaving. I think he has 1 or 2 years left, depending on what he wants to do. But that's all I see as far as big names coming out. But again, when it happens, we'll come back and let you guys know what's popping. Miss Nick, before we get to the next topic, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. make sure you hit that notification bell. Appreciate you guys so much. Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right, so for our last topic is in men's basketball.
Okay.
We got 2 games left, and the NCAA March Madness selection will start. Who are your top 4 seeds? I already know which one. One of them. Who are your top 4 seeds?
Damn.
Also, according to the AP poll, there seems to be a snub. Have you seen it?
I did see the snub. Did you see the snub?
Did you see the snub?
I seen the snub. Did you see the snub? Do you know who the snub is? Miami, Ohio. Snubbed. And when I say snubbed, I mean snubbed. How are they the last and only undefeated team, 29-0, and in the AP poll, they just recently had to move up 2 spots, which means last week they was at 21. St. Louis. No. Yeah, St. Mary's, who was at outside of the top 25, won, I guess, a couple games last week and jumped up 5 spots to number 21. But the undefeated team, Miami, Ohio, is sitting at number 19 in the AP. And in the coaches poll, which is also sickening, they got them at number 20.
And that's crazy. How you undefeated in 20?
I don't know.
It seems kind of
suspect
to me.
So you want my top 4. Top 4 seeds, top 4 brackets for this upcoming March Madness. Well, if Michigan win, let's go ahead and call it out, right? I know for a fact Duke's going out. They're giving Duke one automatically. Duke's getting in, Arizona getting in, UConn's getting in. That's 3. The only probable question they're probably going to give us is 4. It's Michigan. And that's probably going to be based on if we don't win the Big Ten championship. Because from my understanding, Duke's is out. The conference Duke in is an outright win. Michigan over in the Big Ten, it is not. So of course we got to go through the Big Ten championship. But that would be my 4. Because again, when you look at the top 4, they're basically got the same record, 27-2. And again, if they all end up with the exact same record, right? Outside of UConn, who is 27-3 already, they would finish out with 20. They should have one more game left, 2 more games, so 27, 28, 29, 28 or 29 wins, and 3 losses with, again, Michigan with 27, 28, 29 wins and 2 losses, right? So again, that's how I see the top 4 rounding out in March Madness. And I do predict my boys going definitely all the way to the Final 4. That's my prediction right now. I'll see what bracket we land in, because, of course, I'll let you guys know when I fill out my bracket. So that way we can get that in. I know Miss Nikki is looking forward to filling out her bracket because she never misses an opportunity, guys. Trust me. I know she reminds me all the time.
Did you fill your bracket out?
But anyways, as you guys always know, right, I like to dedicate every show, right, to my pops. And again, I also want to dedicate this show to my cousin Derek Smith, right. A.k.a. Doobie.
Yeah, we miss you, Doobie.
I miss you, cuz. And this is your boy J2DaR, and we're signing off for our AwwDacity Sports, and we here with Miss NikkiC.
All right, y'all.
And we'll catch you guys at the next episode.
Peace.